Easy prosperity spells. Hello, everyone. This is Taliesin McKnight. Thank you for joining me today. And this is a video just for Patreon. Of course, if you're watching this a year later, it'll be released to the public. But for this year, these are videos that I keep for Patreon only to really appreciate people that support my work. Simple prosperity spells that continue to just give lasting results. They're really, really effective, really great. A lot of people find it very useful. So what I like to do is I like to use the money that I have. One very simple method that is popular in Hoodoo tradition that I've used quite a lot is to take a paper dollar bill of some kind. Now, of course, follow your local laws. Nothing in my video encourages people to, run rampant breaking the law. So follow the laws of your local place. But in some places, it's legal to mark money. As long as it's legible and spendable. So follow the laws of your local land, y'all. But one very simple thing is to write dollar signs in the four corners, mark out the name of the treasurer, and put your own first name, or whatever name that you would like, and to recite Psalm 23 over the money, or whatever. Send out your intention that this money, it's hunting money. This money is going to go out and hunt you more money. So it's very simple. You put some little prosperity symbols. You could put your own prosperity sigils on there. You could even combine a little sigil magic in there. Mark out the treasure, put in your own first name, and pray over the money, or put your intentions in the money to go out and get you more money. All right? And then go spend that dollar, or that $5, $20, whatever dollar bill, go spend it. So this is something that is very useful, very great. In fact, I used to do it all the time. Like every time I'd get some money, every time I'd get paid or whatever, I would withdraw some of it from the bank just for this purpose. Another thing that I like to do is a prosperity jar. And again, it's using money to bring in money. I put little coins in there, maybe some aventurine or some stones or whatever that represent, or pyrite or fool's gold. Put in some things that represent money. Now the prosperity jar, what I like to do is burn candles on it as jar magic. So get the mason jar with the metal lid, and I like to burn green candles on it, anointed with oils and prayed over. And you can combine this with spirit work. What I like to do, what I find most effective in my magic, and of course that's just me personally, is I like to combine all three models of magic. So there's the consciousness model, that you're putting good thoughts out there, right? You're putting good thoughts and belief in the effectiveness. Even Agrippa, we tend to disregard the mentalist or consciousness model, but even Agrippa's in the Picatrix talk about the importance of belief. And I think that what is effective for you to some extent is limited by what you believe is possible. So if you believe it's more, but here's the thing about belief. You could always increase your belief bit by bit. Maybe you're not going to convince yourself like over, but bit by bit you can expand what you think is possible. And I think through experimentation with magic, what I found is that belief naturally tends to grow as you continue to do experiments that work and produce results. So anyways, the consciousness model, right? You have that. And also working with stones and plants, metals, things that correspond to your desire, using that natural magic that we get from Agrippa. The consciousness, the energy model, putting your energy in there, and then the spirit model. I find that my magic is very effective with spirit model added onto it. Think of deities or angels or whatever as power centers, whatever they may be. People have different opinions on the gods or on the angels or whatever particular entities. Okay, I want to make this all inclusive. Everyone gets something out of this. But whatever you believe them to be, um, they're power centers, okay? Some people take a more psychological approach, people take a more objective kind of spirit model approach. But whatever the case may be, my idea is that it if believing in them helps to bring results, it just makes sense to just take them for granted as objective beings, even if they were just thought forms or whatever. Seeing behind the curtain only like limits, like why even? For me personally, I just take the spirits for granted. They exist. And so, spirit model magic, as an example, you can do this as a Jupiter type of working. At the hour of Jupiter every day, or on Thursday, you could feed your jar every Thursday. I think this is great. It's an Agrippa jar. Look at the qualities assigned by Agrippa, and this is bringing the 3 books of occult philosophy into your magic to empower it, to vivify it, right? Bring in the 3 books of occult philosophy. Look up those things that are Jupiterian. Okay, Jupiterian. And every Thursday, feed your jar in the sense of praying over it, maybe burning some Jupiterian incense and lighting a Jupiterian candle and reciting the Orphic hymn to Jupiter on your prosperity jar. Or you can do it with a particular angel, whatever works for you. But I personally find that bringing in spirit model magic just really tends to like bring in even more power. So I think it's very useful. These are methods that I find to be very effective. I always end up with like money, either through gifts or through some type of opportunity, like I find it very effective. So I just wanted to share these methods, hunting money. Very simple, very easy, and I love my prosperity jars. I don't normally share my work like on camera, but prosperity jars and like I said, the Jupiter thing. A lot of people would prefer to only do it during a waxing moon, which is not New Age. It's not just Wicca or whatever, and nothing wrong with that. But working with the phases of the moon is found in the Key of Solomon. It's found in the classical tradition, even in the Picatrix. But whatever the case may be, I find that doing this every Thursday, just every single Thursday, if it's Thursday, hour of Jupiter, I'm going to light up my prosperity jar and bring in a little bit more money, And I think also looking at the spirit model of magic, think of the matter. You have the physical matter, as above, so below. It's a fit vessel to house the spirit. So whether you're dealing with mojo hands or whatever you're doing, think of it as this jar is a being that's being ensouled, okay? Now, it's not like trapped in there or anything. Like, don't get ridiculous with this, but I think at least it is helpful to think of the material ingredients in your prosperity jar or the dollar. It's hunting dollar. That dollar is going to go get you stuff. You could think of it as a living being or a thought form, right? That dollar is hunting money. Or the prosperity jar, you have the material ingredients. Now when you pray over it or recite the Orphic hymn or whatever and put your energy in there and combine the spirit model even, what you're doing is you're empowering it. It becomes ensouled, okay? And I recommend putting the prosperity jar, for example, in a certain area where it's not going to get interacted with, a place unto itself that is sacred, okay? A place that is sacred, and I don't let prying eyes, look at my magic. But those are just some little tips and tricks for prosperity magic that I wanted to share with y'all today for my Patreon. So that is for totally exclusive for Patreon only. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That $10, it's like a cup of coffee, But that, it really helps me out. It makes me able to monetize my content so that I could put my focus on my videos. And anyways, I really appreciate it. So I just wanted to share that little method with y'all today. That's for my Patreon. And I will see y'all in the next video. I hope everyone's having a great day.